starting your business, from where you will be getting the fund. So here, these are the fact finance. Finance is in fact, finance is so indispensable today. So that is rightly said that it is a blood. Without the blood, can we live? We cannot live without the blood. So without adequate finance, no enterprises will be possible. That is, they cannot reach their objectives. So there are the two methods are available to raise the finance. That is, if you have if you are raising your finance by your own capital, from your own capital, and sometimes it is not available, you will be borrowing from your friends, or it is very friends, relatives, family members, or if it is very heavy and huge capital, you will be borrowing from financial institutions. Got my point?
Yes.
So this is the sources of finance, and this is a classification of fund also. And I think this one I explained in the last class. So here, sources of finance. Sources of finance, it is also one of the most very important to raise a fund and make the business very useful. And it is the finance is very much required to establish and operate the business activities. That is where whatever the business you are doing, if you want to expand your business, that is in your future. So if you're having the activity, means whatever the business is running, so you will be having the, you are thinking that you want to expand it, that is in future. And funds are especially funds are especially required. That is various purchase type of, that is we have a tangible assets. Tangible assets means where we can touch it. So here furnitures, building, machinery, offices, factories, or and these all are the tangible assets where we can touch it. But intangible assets are patents, that is touch it, only we can feel it. And there is also classification of sources of funds. Classification of sources of fund, where it is classified into three. One is based on the period, one is based on the time, that is even on the ownership. These are the thing where it is based on, that is a general. Now we'll see what is a period. So here this is a based on the period. What is a period? Whether you are taking the loan for long term or the medium or the short term. So these all are the three periods where you are taking the loan and repaying back the amount. This long term fund is utilized when you are taking a long term loan, that will be for more than 5 years. When we are paying our amount, when you are taking the loan, that is more than 5 years, means that comes under the long-term sources. And these are the funds where it is arranged from through what? From the preferred shares or the equity shares and the debenture. These are the three things from where we are arranging our finance for our business. Next one is a medium-term sources of finance. These are the short-term. It also comes under short-term funds that last more than 1 year. That is last more than 1 year. It will be, that is a medium, and more than 1 year, less than 5 years. That is a. And these are sources, the sources where it is including the borrowing from the public, and that is even from the deposits, from the commercial paper, loans, and the financial institutions, and the lease financing. These all are comes under the medium-term sources of finance. And third one is a short-term sources. This is a term of the loan that is required for a year, only 1 year. And the working capital, where the loans from commercial banks, where we are taking the loans from the commercial banks and the trade credits, that is less than 1 year, not required for only less than 1 year, they will be when they are raising their funds. And next is based on a ownership. These are the ownerships are based on, one is the owner fund and the borrowed fund. Owner fund, where you are taking the loan from the owners, that is from our own money, and that is issuing with the preference shares, retained capital. And these are also these are for the long-term capital funds, which is based for the owners to the obtain the rights. That is a operation, that is owner's fund, but it's own capital, where you are investing your money in the management operations. And the borrowed fund means for a particular period of time where you are borrowing the loan for the mm, for your purpose or your business purpose, that is a financial institutions or the commercial banks. And that is a next one is a based on a generation. This is generation where it is categorized into two. One is internal sources, the other one is a external sources. These are the funds in the arranged, where the internal sources is generated the organization, not outside the organization. When it is coming outside the business, then it comes to the external. Is it clear? Yeah. Next, types of debenture. What is a debenture? Debenture means it is a where it is a loan where you are taking, and this is a debenture where it is derived from the Latin word that is debere, and which we means that borrow the loan, borrow or there is a loan, and this they will give the issue they will make.
Hello, class is over. Hello. Hello, ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Are you interacting the class?